You don't need slugs to snipe with a shotgun, baby. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm back bringing you some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and we're dealing with a little bit of connection issues, as you can clearly see in front of me. One of my friends is lagging out like crazy, and it's actually me with a 1-bar. It'll look like a 3-bar bunch in the in gameplay, and this is actually recorded live. This wasn't in theater, so I don't know why it kept saying I had a 3-bar. There was sometimes when I looked at it, and I did see a 1-bar and occasionally a 2-bar. And my friends were even saying that, I was having hit registration issues and I was getting 1-bars and 2-bars pretty much this whole match. For whatever reason, it was a 3-bar, but that's pretty much a lie because, as you can clearly see, this looks like it's always on a 1-bar. I'm throwing stuff. Nothing's really registering right away, and when I even shoot this guy here, he dies like a half a second later. So you guys can pretty much assume that, this may not be the best gameplay. It's just average gameplay, I guess. Get killed out here by my boy with the Spaz. Hey, Spaz 12 is an awesome shotgun. I thought it was totally balanced in Modern Warfare 3, and many people didn't even use it, and it was a very underrated shotgun, and a lot of people just didn't care about it. I don't know why. I mean, I love the shotgun. I've got it gold plenty of times. I still haven't got it gold yet, and I'm 20th prestige. I need to go ahead and get it gold, but put some more of those gameplays up for you guys. But yeah, shotgun, pretty much using it. I figured, if I'm going to be able to at least, be a half a second behind, might as well use a gun that's really powerful and hopefully kills them in one shot. And I'm still lagging and stuff around walls. You see, this is not the best situation I've been in, but hey, you gotta learn to deal with stuff whenever you're dealing with a 1-bar. This is actually, I think I've been having some troubles with my adapter. I've probably stated this in previous commentaries even. I've been like, this is like even longer ago where I've said, my adapter's been giving me troubles and stuff with my Xbox. I honestly do think the adapter's dead because it's been on and off with this. Sometimes it lags and just randomly, and then when I plug the Ethernet cord in, the direct cable, it's just fine. So my assumption is either our Wi-Fi is jacked up or the and you see here I kill myself with the C4. It's pretty ridiculous, just again with the lag. It gets me killed a lot. Unnecessary deaths, it's all good. It happens, but with this Wi-Fi deal, I don't know what the deal is. I think my Wi-Fi is fine. I'm pretty sure it is because, my iPod, it's connected to the Wi-Fi in my house and stuff, and it's doing fine. And, it hasn't been getting disconnected. It used to do that, a few months ago. This is like almost a year ago, and it used to do this a lot. But now it doesn't really do it as much. Well, actually, not at all. Thank goodness. I'm really happy about that because I was getting really annoying. I was tired of entering in our little passcode. It's not like a number that we make up. It's like a bunch of the numbers that the router number is. I think you have to enter that in to get to the Wi-Fi, which is really frustrating because it's about roughly a sum of 20 characters. That includes letters and numbers, so it's not really that easy to memorize, and you pretty much always have to look at a sheet to find it. Either that or go back to the router, look underneath it, do all that boring stuff. No one likes to do that. So we pretty much got our Wi-Fi sorted out of the way. So the only thing I can honestly assume, and all fingers pretty much point to the Wi-Fi adapter. I've had this pretty much ever since I first got Xbox Live, so that was 2008, maybe even earlier, possibly. So the thing's pretty old. You guys can assume that's that's a few years old. That's that's about 5-6 years old, and probably more. Yeah, like I said. Took me a second to count 5. That's pretty impressive, I'm in high school. It's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, it's 5. It's 5-6 years, maybe even 7. It's pretty old. But anyways, enough about that. That's not what I really want to talk about today. What I really wanted to talk about today, guys, and I know it seems like I've been rambling on about this commentary, but just kind of filling you guys in on some stuff that's been going on with me, having some connection issues. This isn't just in Black Ops 2. By the way, I'll talk about Black Ops 2 in a little bit too, and it's not going to be anything negative, but it's actually more of a positive note this time, so you guys will probably be excited to hear about that. But anyways, back with what I really want to talk about today was pretty much not wanting to really give up. If you really want to play and do well in your matches, and I know a lot of people, they just get tired of getting beat up and stuff. Look, guys, I'm dealing with a 1-bar a lot. You can clearly see I'm lagging ridiculously. Did I want to quit out of this match? Absolutely, especially that one time I got on a pretty bad death streak. I don't know if I got a death streak, but I was getting a few good, like I was getting a kill maybe or two, dying a few good times, and I usually am not used to that, especially on Modern Warfare 3 where I'm in my element. I really love this game, and This game, it's my element, man. It was my bread and butter. It, this game flowed well with me, and I've studied this before. So whenever I do that bad, it discourages me. But I just shake it off. I try my best to anyway, and I just push on through it. And like I said, I mean, you just gotta keep on keeping on. I guess that's what the saying is. There's plenty of sayings, never give up and all that. I mean, you don't want to give up because I mean it doesn't make you a worse player by any means. Don't think that, but if you just learn to stick with it and you learn to deal with it, maybe you can deal with it better and handle the situation a little bit better next time. Like if you're dealing with that situation, you're like, I've experienced this before, so maybe you can handle it a little bit better next time and, prepare for it. That's just one of the things I've learned to deal with because I've had connection troubles throughout the past 2 or 3 years. We've been swapping, I guess they're called service providers. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact technical term, but they're pretty much Comcast, AT&T, DirecTV. Doing all that, just swapping in between them. It's really annoying. We've been sticking with Comcast this whole year. We plan on sticking with them because we pretty much found out from where we live and how effective it is that that works for us the best. So we're probably going to stick with Comcast. I realize they're very expensive, especially the internet that I've hooked up with. I guess the what is it called? I guess it's basically the not program that you're set up with, but we don't have what's it called? FiOS. We don't have that. If we had FiOS, you would see a 40-minute video get uploaded in like less than an hour. I've seen some guy on YouTube. He was having, and I'll talk about the YouTube troubles that I've been having too. I've been having some weird troubles with it, but this one guy I saw on YouTube, because I was having some troubles with YouTube. Like I try and it's during the day, a little bit after I get home from school, roughly 4 to 5 p.m. Every time I try and watch a video, it just buffers for like 10 damn years. It's ridiculous. It's even when I try and load it in 360p, sometimes the video doesn't even want to load. So I just don't even try. I mean, I know I obviously said earlier, don't give up, but there's really no point in trying. You can't really force something to load if it's not willing to load. But the YouTube, it seems like it just keeps buffering. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's like, I don't think it's our internet connection. I just think YouTube's got a little bug right now. Maybe it only affects some people because I haven't really heard any commentators complain about it yet, and usually they're right on top of talking about a big issue with YouTube. But that's something else I want to talk about. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I looked up to see if there's anybody else experiencing this trouble, and this guy has FiOS. For those of you who don't know, it's a very fast internet, like program or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I can't think of the name. I'm sorry, guys. But basically, this guy, he has a download speed of like over 80 megabytes per second, which is ridiculous. Mine is not even 30. And I get, usually I can load a YouTube video in 1080p and pretty much play it right away. Actually, I can play it right away without it buffering, before this YouTube issue started. And then his download speed is like 40, pretty much almost 40, which is ridiculous because mine's only like not even 5. And I get a 40-minute video up within a sum of maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours, which I know is a long time, but that's why I upload them when I'm asleep. So pretty much it's not destroying my internet connection while I'm not online. But anyway, during the day, I've just been having these weird YouTube troubles, and I just kind of want to talk to you guys about it and see if any of you knew anything about it, because I've been kind of confused on that. It's a little bit weird, and I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on the whole scenario. You guys also seen this gameplay. I'm lagging extremely bad at this point. It's like my internet connection just keeps getting worse and worse. By the way, we have sorted that out. The Ethernet cable does 100% fix the problem, and I get the MOAB on a 1-bar for the most of the match. I mean, this is clearly not a 3-bar, guys. I wanted to leave that as more of a surprise, but yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. But just don't give up. Just keep pushing through it, and if you absolutely can't handle it, it's not a big deal. Just quit. No need to frustrate yourself, but just try and push through it first and see what happens. You never know what will happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, and I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.